Hello guys, this is our brand new Morris Garages MG5 laser blue color. So let me give you a walkthrough while we're waiting for the folks as we go our tourist visit of the place. So right here on the front you see the chrome grill and looks like a mouth, isn't it? And it doesn't have a fog lamp right there. After you don't need one. The strip right here and there, that's the DRL or daytime running lights. Projector headlamp. It's not yet LED, but it's projector headlamp. And the curve is so nice. It's going to the sides. The tire is already 16-inch and it has 5 what do you call that, holes. It's of course disc brake, and we have the net blue buds right there. It has repeater, signal repeater right there, and it has heated side mirrors. Yeah, which is really good in cold weather. You have very nice sunroof or moonroof, as some people may call it. And you have Mina over there. Hello. Hello. So going to the rear, you have a nice addition to safety. So it has a rear fog lamp. There's a separate switch in the steering wheel. You have taillights. They're not LED yet, but it's nice. You have backup sensors and hope you can see it, a backup camera right there. Yeah, and the switch to open it right there. Yeah, and it has a very big boot or trunk. It's 512 liters of space. There's a illumination light over there, as you can see very clearly. That is, and let me show you. Hope I can pull it from here. Okay, so that's the tire, the spare tire, and the tools. You have the alligator jack in the middle. Hope you can see right there. And oh, that's my shoe. And also it goes together with a early warning device or EWD. This one. Yeah. There's only one though, so to comply with Philippine regulations you need at least 2. So I actually bought a separate one. So looking at the side right there, let's get inside the car. Yep. So on the sides you have the door latch, the lock. The indicator there indicates if it's turned on, means the door is locked. And you have the power switches for the window, driver, passenger, rear passengers, and the window lock. And some cup holders right here, one cup holder and another pocket, and that can serve also as another pocket. And on the side here you have the latch or lever for the fuel and the hood, and these are the switches for the power window. So left, and then to adjust, it's a joystick. Yeah, so you can just like that, and neutral, and then you have the right. This is the headlight leveling switch, so to adjust the level of the headlight depending on the load of the car. And on this, so this one is for tilting the steering wheel. This is the what do you call this, cruise control lever. So to turn it on you do it like that, and then to set the speed you press this button, and it only works at 40 kilometer and up per hour and up. Yeah. And to increase the setting by 1 kilometer per hour, you go up, and to introduce by one, you go down. And to reset it, you need to press the brake. When you accelerate, it doesn't reset. Yeah. And this one here is the lever for turning. So that's right, that's left, and this is also for the light. So this is for park light, and that's for on the headlight. And this one is for the, I believe this is for the rear fog lamp. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. So this one on the left is the control for the audio and the phone. So right here, to answer the phone and to end the call. I don't know what this is. So this is for up and low and up of the volume, mute button, forward, backward of the music. And on the right is the control for the system of the car. I mean is it the infotainment? What do you call that? Anyway, for the display of the car right there. So you can go up and down display, left and right. Okay. Essentially, this is your like a joystick. The cursor for the infotainment of the car, and this for the system. If you want to issue commands to the car, you just press this one. So that's the shape of the head with the mouth and the symbol for the sound right there. To the right, you have the lever for the wiper. Yeah, right there. And also, yeah, just for the wiper. And there's a dashboard. You have the speedometer right there, and on the right is the engine tachometer, so that multiplied by 1000. So the red of this is at 6400 rpm. In the middle is a multi-info display system. Yeah, it's an LCD or LED. And of course, this is automatic, so it only has the accelerator pedal and the brake pedal. And what I like about this car is it still has a standard handbrake lever right there, and this is your gear shift. So that's park right now, and you have reverse, and you have neutral, and you have drive, and you can also do a semi-automatic or semi-manual. Yeah. So to do that, you need to press the button right there. So right now I can't do it because it's not engaged. I mean, the engine is off. So this is the 10.1 infotainment system display, and you have two USB ports. One is for connecting to an Android or iPad, Apple, so that it works, so that the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto work. So I've tried Android Auto and it works very well. Then you have another USB there, and standard cigarette lighter. So this unit did not come with cigarette lighter, so I only have that. Yeah, some portion there to hold your phone or your coins. It has this rubberized strip over there. Yeah, and then you have two cup holders right here, and you have the center console with something, a box that you can put in. And on the right, you have the latch for opening the door, and the switch for the window, the power window, and another cup holder right there. Sorry guys for the trash. And in here is the glove box. It can contain your registration, owner's manual, some emergency stuff right there. And going here, this is the sun visor. It comes with a mirror. Actually, when the system is on, I can't do it right now because I don't have the key. When you open the mirror, this light here illuminates, and it also does the same for the passenger side. Yeah, that's illumination there. And you have the map lights for the driver and the passenger, so the switches are here. So this one is an automatic. That means when the door is open, when you push that, the door is open and the whole thing lights up. You have a sunglasses holder, and you can see my face right there. And here on the dashboard, you have the sensor right here. Yeah. So it senses light. So for example, when it is dark, this will darken, the display here. And if it's bright outside, this will also brighten. Yeah. So it adjusts automatically. Um, you have the diffuser for the aircon right here, the hazard switch right there, and currently it is working. What else? So you have 1 2 3 4 switches. So this is for the aircon to turn it on and off. These are switches to toggle between the speed of the fan so that this knob works, and the temperature using the knob. And if both are off, um, the default will be the audio, yeah, the sound. And then you have for the is I think for the rear defogger, and this one is so that the wind is coming through there. I could be wrong. I'm sometimes I get confused, but anyway, you guys know what that means. And of course, this is the push start switch button. Okay, I think what else, and of course, one of the coolest stuff, it has a sunroof. Yeah, and to operate that, this is the button right here. So sorry, I cannot illustrate right now because I don't have the key. Anyway, this cover here is manually operated. You can open it, and you can see the roof. Yeah, it's really nice. By the way, the variant that we have right now is this style, and it is the mid variant. And as you can see here, it says leather seats, leather trims here and there, and here and here. These are made of plastic, made of plastic, made of plastic, made of leather, made of leather. Some aluminum trimmings, made of plastic, made of plastics. But the seats, of course, are made of leather. One good thing about having a original leather seats is that if you, for example, have original fabric and you put leather on top, it makes the seat, make thicker. Bucket seats, so it's really good during cornering. It hugs the passenger. You have a seat belt there, which is not height adjustable, and you have also a very roomy rear seat right at the back. So this one does not do 60/40, so the whole thing folds flat. I mean the lumbar support. Yeah, and there's my wife making some drawing. What are you drawing? Your
I'm
face.
done.
Your
Okay.
face. Oh, you're done. Okay. So I am 5'8", and this is the the height. Yeah, the room for my head. I'm not really used to this because we have a van and a truck, and there's more room for a headroom rather. The Okay, the leg room is also quite good. You can see my wife. Can you show your leg room? Yeah, yeah. So she's 5'2".
Nothing. Come on.
5'2". Yeah. So this vehicle is very roomy. So you can see the light turning on because I have this at auto. Yeah. So for the rear seat, you have the same. You have the button, the switch for the window, for our window, door latch, and with my driving seat position, yeah, you have this much legroom. And another cool thing I like about this car is it has a light there, a dome light, yeah, and it has three point seat belts. So yeah, three right there. Because some cars only have a lap belt in the middle and 3-point seat belts on both sides, but this one has 3-point seat belts. So you have tether for car seats right there. Yep. Let me open. Yeah, so you can attach there. It's good. And what else? I think that's pretty much about this car. So maybe let me demonstrate to you how to open. So you have latches here, and another latch here, and it opens. Hope you can see right there. So that increases further the boot capacity. Yep. All right. So currently I'm in Baguio, and this car climbed with 5 passengers and a boot full of stuff. The car did not struggle. Of course, we just maintain RPM at no more than 3,000 because it's still under break-in. We've made about 1,000 kilometers by now since we got it a few days back. Overall, I'm quite impressed with the amenities, with the leather seat, with the comfortness of the seats, especially at the back. Three people can sit very comfortably. Power is adequate. Of course, I'll get more once it has gone through the 1,500 kilometer break-in period. And what I will do after we came down from Baguio, I will have the oil change. Yeah. We're on our way back to Manila, and the MG5 performed very well. We're fully loaded. So this is Marcos Highway. It's very steep, and it's a sunrise. Nice. There's a lot of cars passing through here. Hello, Caleb.
Hi.
Hi. Are you happy with the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool, right? Very nice. So we're waiting for our passengers.
Just buying.
We're buying gulay and good stuff, vegetables. Yan, di ba?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're so happy with the car. It exceeded our expectations. Yeah. Speed and torque and what else? The navigation is also very cool. It works on Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and it's very useful in Baguio. We're using Waze, so you just have to connect your phone, and Waze works very well. Yeah, it's just hard to navigate Baguio without Waze. We're not from there, so it's very helpful. And yeah, the screen is big and it's easy to see the streets, the directions. Yeah, so cool. So we're going to Pampanga, and then tomorrow we'll head back to Manila, and hopefully things will just go well. And here are our passengers coming in. We have 1 more, 2 more, and okay, let's start the engine.